Hi guys, this is just another video on Windows software. This time I'm going for how to try and get a motion desktop for Windows XP. Basically, you can get an ultimate extra for Windows Vista, which is called Dreamscene, and it allows you to play videos on your desktop and things like that, to make your desktop move and be more fun, I suppose. You can get the same functionality on Windows XP using VLC, Media Player and different things like that. They're all perfectly good solutions, but what I've been looking for is one that can play while I'm listening to music, and one that I won't have to download videos for. So like, if you do end up getting something like VLC Media Player, you'll find yourself scouring the net for decent videos to download and have as your desktop. So I'd be happy with just a visualizer that would run on my desktop, and it is possible through Winamp, so I will now show you. For those of you who don't have Winamp installed, just hit Firefox or whatever you have as your internet browser, type into Google Winamp, first link. All we want to do is download Winamp, free download. We want the full version, we don't want any announcements or anything, so we just download it, save it, and just complete. It's on your desktop, double click it, English, Winamp installer, click next, I agree, next again, keep all the options, next, just have one desktop icon, next. We don't want most of this stuff. You may want it. Some of these things are like listening to your music over the internet or having toolbars and things like that, but I don't want it. Okay, while that installs, I'll just apologise for the fact that I'm using Webcam Max again to record my video, so I wouldn't be surprised if it starts scrambling and being quite poor quality. My other videos will be in Cam Studio, but I have an issue with Cam Studio in switching to full screen. So with this I can just select full screen and you can see it switches easy, but you can't do this in Cam Studio without it chucking up an error. So for the time being I'm just going to be using this only for this video. Further videos will be done in Cam Studio. So I'll launch Winamp now. Us for a skin, I'm a big fan of the classic skin because I've used this since for Windows 98, so click finish. It sends some random stuff to Winamp. I don't want to manage my MP3 player with Winamp, so I'll click no.
Winamp. It really whips the llama's ass.
And that's just the intro you get when you download Winamp. So we don't want this equalizer, we don't want the playlist. So we just have this Winamp box here. So what I'll do is I'll drag it to the bottom right of the screen, because that's usually where it will go. I'll leave that open for the second. All you have to do is play a piece of music. I'll play this for the second. Turn it down a bit so you can hear what I'm saying. Basically, you've got this visualizer here. You can right click here where the visualizer is, click start plugin, and then a huge box will come up. You can resize it, just make it small for the second, and put it above Winamp. You can see it's doing a little visualizer here. What you can do then is right click it and say desktop mode, and then hopefully if I switch this to full screen, you can see it's now using the visualizer for Winamp as a desktop wallpaper. So then you can do things like move boxes about, do whatever you want to do, and while it's playing you can change the track, whatever. You may notice, you can't really see, I'll just switch it back for the second, that's I don't know if you can see my computer, you can see these have got black boxes around the text. You can actually change this option in Winamp. So if you just pause the music for a second, you can see it actually pauses the visualization, so you can kind of use it as a wallpaper if you get irritated with it or anything. You right click it and then you want to stop this plugin, so then it will remove it altogether. Then you configure it, and you notice it says desktop mode settings. It shows me what my graphics card is and the maximum frame rate. We don't want to change any of this. You go to more options, and it says show icons, so you can actually get rid of your icons on the desktop. Draw coloured boxes around icon text labels. Yes, if we untick this, this should allow us to have it just display the text. When Windows is 565 16-bit colour, we don't have to worry about 16-bit colour because we're in 32. So we OK this, and we can then resume the music and start the plugin again. It will go again into this box, but you can just drag this across, right click, desktop mode, and here we have it in full screen again. I won't do it to full screen just yet, I'll just show you that. Just wait for some brightness to come over this side. I don't know if you can see that grey bit, but there is no black box around recycle bin in the text. So that's that. Some people will say, oh no, what am I going to do? There's a thing in the taskbar that says what I'm playing. Well, basically there's an option for this. You just click the top left of it, options, preferences, show Winamp in, then tick off taskbar, and it's not there anymore. You can also change the icon of the system tray and things like that, and yeah, basically so that option's now set. You can minimise this. I think you can also define some hotkeys, so if you say global hotkeys, enable them, you can have like Alt, Control and Insert as play, so you can actually minimise the whole lot and have it just in that icon, or get rid of the icon altogether and still have this running, and then you can pause it using the keyboard or whatever. If you've got multimedia keys, they'll probably work. So that's Winamp and Milk Drop and its desktop mode. So once you're finished with this, if you don't like it anymore, you just quit Winamp and it's all gone. If you can find another way of doing this while you play music, then let me know. And if you like what I've just taught you, then comment and rate. Let me know what you think. If you found a better way, then also leave a comment and see what people think. Thanks for watching.